It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
Riggins, you and I are the only two peoples on the show who use artificial Christmas trees. How long does it take you to fluff yours?
About 20 minutes.
Really?
I don't do a good job. And I only do it for the part that you can see. It's in a corner, so I don't even bother with the back side.
Oh, yeah, why bother with the back?
Ours, it's almost like once you get started, you can't stop because it's so obvious where you did stop.
Yeah.
And so it takes me forever.
It's the worst part.
And I mean, I'm a grade A fluffer too. I mean, I could make a living being a fluffer.
Okay.
But it takes me a long time. It's
Yeah.
a tedious process. I hate
Sucks.
it. I hate it. And I wish I could just take the tree every year and not even disassemble it and put it in a dust-proof box and sit it somewhere, but I can't. I don't have that kind of storage area. I used to have a storage area in my old house that that was back when Jody was putting trees in every room of the house pretty much. And we could just put all of them in there still intact. But,
That one you had in your basement?
Yeah.
The old basement? Yeah.
Uh-huh. But this one, I got to take it down and put it back in that box. And it's such a pain. It gets worse every year trying to tape the box back up.
Yeah.
You know, because it never fits in there like it should. And that's why it takes me so long, to fluff it.
You couldn't put it up in the attic or anything?
No. No, our attic's full of shit. Relatives, all kinds of stuff. But I guess that's a benefit of getting a real tree is that you don't. One benefit, you don't have to fluff it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you get cut up?
No, cut up.
Yeah. Like sometimes those little things that scrape, like I have not cut, but it's like a scrape on your hand or whatever.
Yeah.
You're having to wrestle around with it too much.
I'm laughing, but I did just get cut up by a dandelion like last week.
A dandelion.
Right.
Yeah, did I tell you?
He's been
still
talking about
crying
this for 3
it.
damn weeks about this damn dandelion.
I thought
What?
that was a joke yesterday when you brought that up. I didn't realize that was true.
And how does a dandelion cut you?
I was pulling weeds, and one of dandelions are they got little. I think it was a dandelion.
Maybe I'm not sure what a dandelion is. I thought a dandelion was one of those things that has the little cottony top to it that you can blow off.
Yeah, but the base of it has like these. It's like a weed, So,
Yeah.
And there's like, I think it was a dandelion. I'm not really sure, but I was just pulling out a bunch of weeds, and I caught one, and it poked me right in the thumb, and I'm feeling it a week and a half later. It's not stopping me from doing anything, but damn, I feel it.
Do you need to go to the doctor?
Huh?
You need to go to the doctor.
I might. I think I got poisoned.
Put a little Band-Aid on it just to keep it covered so it won't hurt anymore.
Is it worse than a paper cut?
No.
No.
Ooh.
You ever got a paper cut on your tongue from licking an envelope?
No.
Ooh.
Yep, I've gotten that before.
Yeah.
How fast are you
But that's why I don't lick envelopes anymore.
Ace, you still lick envelopes? You used to
peel.
like really, really get into it.
Peel them off of there.
Make sure it's extra sealed.
Ace to lick an envelope like licking the bowl after you finished ice cream.
Ew.
So seductively.
I've seen it before. It's disturbing.
The way that he licks the envelopes is disturbing?
Yes, it
Ew.
is.
Oh, we gotta see it. Get an
Ace.
envelope. Get him an envelope.
What is your problem?
That's all I'll do.
You do more. I always thought you did more of a.
You have a
not
partic-
across. You go down.
You got a particular
that.
motion that you do.
Ew.
I go like, something like that.
No,
I gotta
where's
see
an
it.
envelope? Let me see it.
I gotta see this.
And that noise he just made, it happens every time.
He makes a noise.
Ew.
How many envelopes have I had to lick? I mean, damn. That's why I say now they all peel now.
Boy, what is you doing?
What are you? That's why he needs that throat coat. Because of all that envelope licking.
Just lick the envelope. Damn. He's like, what you mean?
I'm trying to make that shit sexy,
Doing
boy.
the most. Oh my god.
Bring in one, Robert.
Come on.
I don't think we have any.
We
that
don't
I
have
know
any.
of. We ain't sending nobody nothing.
That's true.
Especially
Yeah, most
if you
of
ever
them
got
peel now.
you ever got a Manila envelope too.
Yeah, and that don't make no sense to lick that. Oh, hold on. I think I found one.
You haven't to do it in years.
Oh, it peels off.
Oh, okay.
That's a shame.
Damn.
What was that?
You broke the shell? Oh, you threw something down and went through the...
It went through the little...
Oh, damn, Rob.
I didn't think an envelope box would do that.
We have a little cabinet thing, and it's got a canvas. It's like little cubby holes that are made of canvas, and Rob just threw the envelope box through the canvas.
I kind of dropped it onto it. That's all I did.
Give it the people's elbow.
Yeah.
I don't know my own strength.
Wow.
Anyway, back to Ace talking about licking envelopes.
Yeah, I don't even know if they even sell envelopes. We have to lick them anymore.
What about stamps? You have to lick stamps still?
No, they
it comes
peel.
sticky.
They do?
You used to have to lick stamps?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
They would come perforated. You'd have to do the perforation, lick it, and stick it on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's where the term lick it and stick it came from.
Lick it and stick it.
Yeah, a lot of people that had to do it a lot. They would take like a little sponge that would be damp and would sit in a little cup or whatever thing on their desk, and so they could just take it, dump it on there. And do it.
You know what? What I wish they would bring back is the seal, like how they used to do with letters back in the day with the wax. I think that's.
I saw a thing the other day that was talking about a unique individual gift you can give someone, and it was their own personal seal.
Yeah.
So they could put so when they sign letters or documents, but it was just cool to have, like kind of a cool thing that they were putting on cards and stuff. That somebody had it. That they were showing that what a unique gift item that would be.
We're talking about something different than what a notary would use, right? Like the notary's kind
It's pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a notary for narcissists.
Exactly.
This is my seal.
You're gonna be an important person to have that.
I want my name engraved on this paper. How much were they?
I don't know. I just saw them and thought, well, that's different. But where would you ever use that?
I used to like watching people on TV and movies and stuff that would do the ink stamp, and they do it fast on a different page, like flipping the pages and doing it. That was fun.
I used to think that was cool. My dad had one, a couple of them at his office, and it would be like his name was on one. So when he had to go through papers, when they would, instead of signing, you would just stamp all that stuff. Or they did envelopes that had one for the business, and you had a little thing you'd flip open, and you had to get the ink on there and pam. So you do all those at one time.
Yeah, my mom had a little stamp for her Avon business.
That was a whole thing for a while, having it, so you didn't have to write all that stuff out.
It was fun.
Then did she go to people's houses selling Avon, or did they just buy Avon from her, like in her? Didn't she cut hair and stuff?
Yeah, so that's where it started. Like the people that she knew that when she used to cut hair, she'd go to the beauty shops that, and leave books there, and then whoever came could look through the book and order it from my mom. Or if she saw people in public, if she saw anything that she could talk about Avon with them with, she would do it, and it was very embarrassing.
There was we had an Avon lady for years. I mean, a long time as a kid. She would come to the house, and my mom would get stuff from her, or whatever. But I never knew that lady's name because I was probably 6 or 7 when the first time I remember seeing her come to the house. And I can remember being maybe out of college, but I know at least in college, and seeing that lady in public, like at a grocery store somewhere, and thinking, oh, that's the Avon lady. No idea what that lady's name was.
Yeah.
You're talking about this course of, 15, 18 years later, it's like, oh, it's the Avon lady. And you talk to her, no idea what her name was.
Was Avon back then kind of like how women now are having those there's not schemes, but what did you call them the other day? Multi-level marketing. Was it the same thing?
Yes. It was like Mary Kay is now. It's same as Mary Kay. Yeah. But I went to church with an old lady named Avon.
What?
Her name was Avon. Really? Yeah, so I guess that was an old school name before Avon became that, big well-known brand. But it used to be, and when we were little, the Avon lady would just go door to door. It was a door-to-door sales lady selling makeup. She'd have a big suitcase thing with her with all the different samples of lipsticks and all of that.
Yeah, there were a couple different times my mom had like a storefront.
Yeah.
So like it just said outside, come get your Avon here, and she had stuff in stock. And
That's pretty sharp though. If she was a hairdresser. She could cut hair, and while they were waiting, hey, if you want any Avon products, there's my book right there.
Yeah, see,
that's easy money to make.
But the Avon thing happened after she got arthritis and couldn't do the hair anymore.
Oh, okay.
So that was still her source for it, though, because she knew all the people there.
Sure.
So they let her leave her books, which was still good for her.
Yeah. And then Mary Kay came along, and then they started, feuding.
I thought Mary Kay was around the same time.
I don't know. Back when I was a kid, there was no Mary Kay lady. There were only Avon ladies.
Avon lady.
Now they're doing Tupperwares.
Yeah, Tupperware was a different deal. Now, I remember our Avon lady and the Tupperware lady got into a brawl in the front yard.
Where?
It was like, at my house. My mama said, I only got room for one salesperson today. And then one said, well, I'm always here. And the other one said, the hell you are. Next thing you know, there's makeup flying in the air and plastic bowls, being hit over people's heads. It was crazy.
You lying.
It was a crazy ass
Whatever.
cat fight.
That sounds hot.
Avon ended up taking her, though.
Really?
Yeah. Sprayed her in the face with hairspray.
Take that, bitch.
Here's a free sample.
Tupperware tried to block it by putting a bowl over her face, but didn't make it in time. But Mary Kay gives us big prizes and stuff. I don't know if Avon does.
Avon has some okay prizes. My mom got some cool stuff.
Yeah.
She didn't get a car though.
No,
like
she did not get a car.
Mary Kay.
I always thought Avon was more just the straight ahead sales. Like I don't know. I always thought they were structured differently. Like Mary Kay was more of a multi-level thing, while Avon was just you signed up and you sold the shit and they delivered it. You know what I mean?
They still got the old cologne that I used to get from Avon, black suede.
That mustache says black.
Good for you.
Mustache screams black suede, baby.
They also got Wild Country. Exploration is another one by Avon.
Do they still sell Skin So Soft bath oils and stuff?
That was the go-to thing. It has to still be.
Skin So Soft was it.
Yeah, and it had the
there.
3 S's
Yep.
connected in.
And that smell,
in the vertical.
I forgot about Skin So Soft. Damn.
You were like came out of that bath oily. I felt like.
Oh, they do still got the Skin So Soft. I'm looking on the Avon website.
Mm-hmm.
Original bath oil.
Bath oil. Can you imagine what my skin would be like if I took a bath in bath oil as oily as I am
You'd
already?
fall. You'd slip. And
Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to put on my clothes. It'd just be soaked all the way through.
They got rid of the cool logo with the S's.
They did.
And now it says skin in big letters. So is really small and soft in the same big letters. It looks more like it says skin soft now.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Why'd they change it?
I don't know. Crazy women. All right. Well, this has been fascinating.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.